Madeline's trying to get on too.
Excuse
Madeline's
me?
trying to get on.
Oh, maybe. Oh, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for joining us tonight. So excited to see you here. I just couldn't see your name on there. So thank you for saying hi. And looks like we have Madeline's going to be joining us as well. But just for the sake of time, it's already 8:04. I want to respect Cynthia's time. So we have an incredible guest tonight. One of the biggest inspirations at this company, this product, this business is Cynthia Gompers. And she's just stellar in everything she does. She is so passionate about what she does. And I love that she's been partnered with this company for as long as she has. And she's tells us why she loves this company, why she loves this product, why she's so loyal to it, what excites her about it. And when we had a little bit of that conversation, we talked about what she was going to share tonight. And she just said, I'm so excited to share X, Y, and Z. I said, just share that. She's just always excited about what we have and what we're doing. And I just wanted to bring that energy to everybody tonight. So thank you, Cynthia. And I'll let you take it away. Welcome, Andrea Ford. Great to see you tonight.
Well, welcome everyone. And thank you so much for coming on this evening. And thank you, Andrea, for doing my team call a few weeks ago when I was in Austin, Texas, which was really hot. And that's where my son lives and my two beautiful grandchildren from Lakeway, Texas. And so in this business, we just ask for help. And I'll tell you something though. Andrea, you jumped up when I asked you, and that meant a lot to me because there's many people that don't, and you're a team player. So thank you so very much for that. So I've been in the business for 32 and a half years. Is that just amazing to me when I say that, because I'll say I started when I was 18, but it's looking back, it's just been the biggest blessing of my life. And I so easily could have said no. But my dear friend invited me to her house, and it was a national marketing director in her living room. And he just told a little bit about the company, a little bit about the air and water filtration products. I thought, oh my gosh, I own that air filter product. I bought it from my daughter's allergist, who never shared the business with me. Oh my goodness. So but what he did do is he drew out the marketing plan, the compensation plan on a big whiteboard, and it looked just like chicken scratch. And I didn't understand any of it. But when he said the National Marketing Director benefit package, and he went through all the bullets, I got to tell you, I heard him loud and clear. I felt the feeling of what it was going to feel like when I got those NMD benefit package. I just thought, I got to have that, because it was the Great Recession of 1989. And David and I had actually just been married 6 months. And both of our chosen careers, mine being interior design and architecture, David's was commercial real estate and development. And he owned a hotel on the seacoast at that time. And because of this Great Recession, we watched our chosen careers just literally plummet overnight. And they came to what I call a screeching halt. I had 2 teenage kids ready to go to college. And I was scared. I was terrified. And especially when I learned that the hotel was going under because of the recession, and we were looking at being $3.5 million in debt. And I was a new bride, and compound that now almost 33 years later, that would have been between 12 and 15 million in debt. Can any of you even begin to relate to this? I mean, it was like, how do you relate to it? And so I found myself just saying yes. I partnered with the company, and 6 months later, as a qualified sales coordinator, my sponsor, my dear friend, said, you've got to go to conference. You've just got to go to conference. I've been to one, she said, and you can't not go. Well, I couldn't afford it at all. And she said, you've got to find a way. And you and David both have to go because he's your buddy. And he's going to see things you don't see, and you'll see things he doesn't see, and you'll be brain sparking together. And we found a way, and we stayed at the airport motel. How bad was that? I don't even know if it had a window in it. And we got in a bus and went to the conference center via this. I mean, it was a town bus, okay? It wasn't anything fancy. So that I could catch the vision, so I could live a life of inspiration and being debt free the rest of my life. Scares the living daylights out of me, you guys. When I think back, what if I hadn't? Because it was at that conference that I sat there, and all of a sudden, Cheryl Cortese was on main stage. And I didn't know her. I was not in her organization at the time. Andrea, I don't know if you know this. And I sat there, and I don't remember what she said for the first half hour, but the last 15 minutes, she was speaking to me, and the whole room went black. And I remembered like yesterday what she was saying. And I was relating to everything. Her story was my story. And I got up and I followed her to the ladies' room, and I took her hand and I said, I've got to know you. And there was something, some connection, just something that she and I just from then on met up at conferences, met up at business meetings throughout when she'd come to New England, and we became friends. And it was 6 months later. I wasn't going to share this, but it was 6 months before Juice Plus came out, when we were diversifying from air and water to Juice Plus. We lost every NMD in New England, and we had a lot of NMDs, and they left because they didn't trust in this new little pill that was coming out. How in the heck were they going to make any money? Even my best friend, who was my sponsor, left as an NMD. And I was a QNMD? Yeah, I was a QNMD at the time. And I was the only leader left in all of New England. I was alone. And as I went on another plane to another conference, I said to myself, why did I stay? Why did I stay? And it all came back to Jay Martin, the man at the helm, the man that when I heard him at that first conference and I caught his vision, and I so caught, okay, I started with the end in mind. If you know what that means, I saw myself up there someday realizing my dreams. And I was not going to betray Jay Martin. And I wasn't going to betray myself, my family, or this company. And today, 50 NMDs on our team throughout the world. What if? And to make a long story short, my sponsor, my good friend, she was here on Sunday, and on Saturday, we get together all the time, she and her husband, and I gift them both all Juice Plus products because I'm so deeply grateful, and she can't afford it. And so I rose up to Jeff Roberti as a QNMD, lost 6 NMD uplines within a month. I could have quit, all excuses. And I said to Jeff, transfer me under Cheryl Cortese. And he said, I'm not gonna. So I did what every smart woman would do. I had big alligator tears going down my cheeks, and he couldn't stand it. So the rest is history. So it was the best thing for Cheryl Cortese, and it was the best thing for Cynthia Gompers and her team. So the marriage of Cheryl and Cynthia has been absolutely brilliant. And our team, by the way, the Gompers team, is her top gun. And we're going to stay that way, you guys. So no excuses not to go to conference. I just can't tell you. This is the comeback conference. knowing what I know about the Jeff Roberti advanced training on Wednesday, it's going to be brilliant, something we have never seen before. They're going to get the old timers up there. They're going to get all the founders up there. People are going to give their golden nuggets in a short, brief moment in time. And then the Friday luncheon for the Cortese team, I would never miss it. Okay. This is the comeback conference. And if I could go being $3.5 million in debt and at the airport motel, you guys can do it. So with that, I want to just say, because of this business, we've lived a life totally of inspiration. Andrea, you asked me why I keep doing this. Well, my why is totally changed. My why initially was desperation. And then we went through, okay, buying our dream house, which Andrea has been to, on the mighty Merrimack River in Newburyport, Massachusetts. And overlooking water was one of my dreams. We also have a place in Bermuda. The only reason I tell you this is that being a designer, I need to be inspired every day. And I was originally from Michigan, grew up on a cottage. I love the water. It speaks to me. So that was a dream. Well, realized our dreams. We're debt free. We own our home. We own our Bermuda home. I've been able to help go in half with my daughter who lives in England, and she has a seaside home now, 2 hours away. I give to my all 4 grandkids. They're going to have their college all paid for by the time they're ready to go to college. Do you know how that warms my heart? I mean, yes, it's material things, but it's how you can help your family. I do this for myself, my family. One other thing I'm going to share very openly with you. My why today is totally different. I do recognize the fact that the business keeps my brain sharp. I'm 76, you guys.
Wow.
And my brain is sharp because of this PVC reports, I swear. And I love the PVC reports. I love the compensation plan. I love painting the vision and having other people catch that vision. Also, we never know in our life what's going to happen. We never know if we're going to go through a divorce, a death, disability, disasters. We never know. There's no certainty. And my husband's now going through beginning stages of dementia.
Oh.
And so but you know what's cool? He's happy. Most people are not. He's happy. And so I'm living in gratitude every day, but I see how this business is an amazing outlet. I'm surrounded by positive people. We're all on the mission together. And again, we never know what's going to happen in life, that we're going to need each other. I need all of you. You need me. We all are together on this beautiful mission of really lifting up people and working on our own strengths. So keeps my brain sharp. I want to go out this life being ageless. Okay. And we are the best product at the right time. One thing that I've realized of late too, with everything that's going in the world around us, I focus on what I can control. You may want to write that down and put that on a little stamp on your computer screen. You focus on what you can control, because there's so much out there of negativity in the world that we live in today. I want to not live in fear ever again. And I don't want any of you to live in fear, financial fear. I want you to live a life of having the brain sparking, the being healthy. I mean, we're having to now spend $600, $700, $800 more, each month. to live on than we did a year ago. And I'll tell you, I'm finding that a lot of the professionals that we go to, PT, David's PT guy and his personal trainer, they have weekend side gigs. My chiropractor has a weekend side gig. I mean, just ask them what they do on the weekends. They'll tell you to make ends meet. So got the personal trainer in the business, got the chiropractor in the business, got, I just plant those seeds and tell the stories. One thing that so everyone's got to go to conference, waving the magic wand, gotta go. You'll thank me. The other thing I want to say that I've done in the past year and a half, worked with a team just every day. They just put a skip in my step, and I had to change some of the things. It was a team that was going very quickly. I had to do something that I hadn't done ever. And I'll show you what I did, because I'll tell you what it produced. In 1 year, it produced 2 NMDs in a year, and 3 QNMDs, and a whole mess of senior sales coordinators and QSSCs. Okay, so wouldn't you want to know what we did? Okay, you've heard it before, but this is what I've done. This is something I've done all 32 years. It's 1, 2, 3. Just write down 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Number 1 is discovering their why. You really want to know their why. Their why that makes them cry, and the why will change. And in with the why becomes their story, their Juice Plus and product story. And it's a story set together. The connection is and. Number 2, you want to bring up the designing the team
You
form.
want me to bring it up? Okay, I just didn't want to interrupt you. Let's see if we can
That's okay.
grab this.
And we can send this out to everybody. There we go.
This one here? Okay.
Let's just do the designing the dream team form first.
Okay.
Just enlarge that. And you've probably seen it before. Can you make that bigger?
I'm not sure because it's on the email.
Okay.
Let me see if I can do it this way.
There you go. There you go. Okay. And we can send this all out to you. This is something that I actually developed 32 years ago, actually before then, because I used it as for my design clients. There we go. And so I had my top 5 design clients. And what I did is I put their name in there, and I would put a profile of the person. And then I would design their home or their office according to their needs, not mine. And that's what makes a good designer versus a not so good designer, because can you all see it? Okay, so I launched every single person. We have got some background noise. If you
Yeah.
just-
Just a second. Let me try and mute that out.
Okay, very quickly. You've probably heard this before in training, seen it before, and you said, oh, I've seen that before. But my question is, do you launch every single partner with this? Do you do this for yourself every single month? I launch every single new partner with 3 of these. It's their A list, their B list, their C list. It's their top 15 prospective partners that they would love to have as dream partners. And we put on, let me say this, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10s being the stars, we're going to identify 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. We're going to recruit up people smarter than us. And so you just put their name in there. The little bullets are right there on the left. You want people that are credible and connected, money motivated entrepreneurs, positive people, cause oriented, ready for a change, people that like helping others, self-starters. And then in the bottom, this is what I write, just the city and state, approximate age, their occupation, what does their spouse do? Because it may not be them, it may be their spouse that's interested. The children's ages, because now that's going to be their focus, is the healthy starts for families. That's going to be their hot button. Are they involved in any groups or of influence? The most important thing is, and I do this in a different color on here, what is it I like, love, respect, or admire about them? Because when they get me on a three-way call with this person, I'm going to say, Andrea told me all about you. She has always loved and respected and admired you because. And I will tell that person, Andrea's prospective partner, what it is about Andrea that she just thought of her first. And this is genuine, and it makes the person more receptive and open. And so we're going to just think of 15 people from the A, B, and C list. And we're going to do maybe some calls, maybe on Zoom, get them on Zoom and paint the vision for them of the company, the products, lead in with the company and the products and the business simultaneously. And let's bring up the other form now. Or three-way calls is what I mostly do with these folks to launch them. And this is what I'm going to show you, the magic of this. This is hand drawn by me on purpose. It's no slick, little computerized. In fact, we do have it in a slick form. I say slick because it's been very professional. It looks very professional, but it's not duplicatable. I want you to say, okay, I can sit down in Starbucks with someone sitting right next to me, and I can show them the essence of the compensation plan. And I can draw it out. So if I can draw this out, you can draw this out. So this is what I showed this other team. I put, like, I'll use Andrea as an example. I'll play along with you, Andrea. You play along with me. Okay, you're my brand. I'm just showing this to you as a brand new partner. I put your name above the circle. And I said, we're going to get you to the first commission position in a heartbeat. It's called Partner Plus. So how do you get there? We're going to base it on the trios, but this could be the Tower Gardens too. 900 in promotional product volume. We call it promo PV, or promotional product volume. That's equivalent to 3 trios: the fruits, the berries, the fruits, the vegetables, and berries. So 1 trio for yourself and 2 trio customers. And those customers can be within the household, same credit card if it's within the household. Now, it doesn't have to be 3 people, by the way. If it's like a Tower Garden or another product, bigger PV, or it's the same, you know, as long as it totals 900, but you do have to have at least 2 customers, you being 1. But let's just use the trios right now, 3 trios, and you're a Partner Plus. This can happen in a weekend. Then from the Designing the Dream Team forms, from 15 people we've selected, we're going to get on the call, do some Zoom calls, some 3-way calls. And out of that, at least we're going to get 3 people that said yes to partnering with Andrea. Partner 1, Partner 2, Partner 3. They're going to do exactly as Andrea did. The 900 in promo PV, the 3 trios. This is a model for duplication. So let's add that up. Partner 1, 2, 3, and Andrea's 900. If you look to the right, that equals 3,600 in promotional product volume. That's 12 trios, and she becomes a QSC. Okay, now who does Partner 1 know? Who does Partner 2 know? Who does Partner 3 know? Same thing. We're going to duplicate this one more time. And so we end up, you know, they do the Designing the Dream Team forms. I'm going to go down to the second level. And there we have 3. Okay, you add those all up. The company requires if we're using team, let's just say we're going to work smarter, not harder, and use team. The company requires for sales coordinator at least 2 frontline what? QSCs and 1 frontline partner plus, but we've surpassed what the company requires. We're going to end up with 3 frontline QSCs and the volume, and Andrea will go sales coordinator. And I'll tell you, when we did this with this other team, we were producing sales coordinators in a month, you guys, in 5 weeks, in 6 weeks, 2 months, 3 months. No, I don't know too many people that did it in 6 months. We were sticking right with this. And now look at this, Andrea, you're a sales coordinator. Congratulations. Now listen carefully, you guys. Andrea, you're going to do this 3x3 matrix 5 more times with 5 other people, and you are on the doorstep of NMD. Is that simple? Is that a simple explanation of our compensation plan? That's all I did. These people didn't know all the minutia. Okay, I did little texting templates. So you can bring me back. I don't even know what time it is here. I want to stay. It's actually 8:30, but let me just kind of conclude with this. I can do another call and just share the texting templates. So what I would do is I would go, okay, someone just made Partner Plus. I have a little texting template that I just go, okay, congratulations. Your next focus is Partner Plus to QSC. This is the time frame. This is what you need. This is where the volume comes from. And I would text that to them. And they would say, thank you, consider it done. And then they would say, I'm on it, consider it done. I say, where did these people come from? But see, I was giving them just a little bit of information at a time. It's like spoon feeding a baby. And I thought, this is brilliant. So then I came up with a texting template for QSC to sales coordinator. I've got all these texting templates. So now all I do is copy and paste each person for their next step, but I just take out the name and the volume that they have and what they need and their time frame. So it's so easy. I'm just copying and pasting and just personalizing it. That's the word I'm looking for. And then I would do, okay, actually, once they became a QSC, the next step was not sales coordinator, it was becoming a qualifier. I said, this is how you become a qualifier. And they said, oh, we could do that. Just one little simple step at a time. We try to, just drown people in all this information, but these people all had jobs. They all had other businesses. I had to keep it that simple. And this is how it happened. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, over and over again. That's all I did. And I'll tell you, I had a new skip in my step. I'll leave you with this thought too. Beth Meyer, NMD and my team is exploding with Tower Gardens. Exploding. Because the time is now, right now. We have a responsibility to show people how they can grow their own produce. Because there is a food shortage. We can't put our heads in the sand. There is a food shortage. And globally, in Europe, it's far worse. And the islands, like Bermuda, where we go, it's bad. And all they have to do with the Tower Garden is go up. So if we can show people a way to take full responsibility for their family's produce, cost effective, get the family involved, the fun factor, they're going to eat what they grow, they're going to save money on gas, more convenience. You just go through all the benefits. And then what we're doing is we're writing out we've got the residential use Then there's the commercial use, wellness in the office. I did a call last Friday, which you can send out the recording. People were lit by that call. It was the time is now for school gardens, school tower gardens, and explains it's, I can send you all my secrets on that. I've got the press release for the Newburyport school. I've got the benefits for the kids. It's all there. And the rest of my week is being taken up now because of that call. I'm talking to principals, administrators, because people are bringing all their administrators and principals for Zoom calls with me. We're going to slam dunk this, you guys. And it's given me a whole new purpose. We've got to, there was something I just put on my Voxer that I'm going to leave you with that just really inspired me. Here it is. Food for thought. If each current tower garden partner sold one tower to one school, 1 million children would be directly impacted. So we've got growing is the mission. Growing is our mission. And we can do this. So your homework is to listen to last Friday's call and then text me what you thought of it. And let's keep this simple to duplicate. Okay? By the way, I do a Designing a Dream Team form for myself almost every month. The months that I don't sponsor anyone. The months that I do it, I sponsor someone. 32 years later, I'm still doing what all of you are doing. And I'm having a ball. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing all of that wisdom tonight. It was brilliant. I loved everything you shared. Does anybody have anything that they want to just add or share or ask quickly? I know we're at a little bit after 8:30, but I just wanted to give everybody a chance. You can even put it in the chat, but I just wanted to share how we love your inspiration and the fact that you're still so committed to this product and this mission after all these years. Just, it really shows how loyal you are to what you're doing and your authenticity. And it inspires all of us to do the same. And I love what you said about keeping it simple, designing your team, and growing as our mission in so many different ways, especially as you mentioned, the tower gardens right now with the food shortages too, to just have that whole side. We have the Juice Plus side, we have this new Complete coming out that won't be soy-based, where the company's always listening to us and trying to make those changes, and we have the product. So,
you know what Beth's doing too is they're leading in with the tower garden. Because the tower garden, think of it, is like a little salesman standing there saying, come see me. Come hear me, come smell me, come taste me. And then you backdoor Juice Plus. But we're using the tower garden as our salesperson.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Cynthia, for your time. I know how busy you are, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
I appreciate each and every one of you, and you have an amazing leader in Andrea. Oh my gosh. You're a breath of fresh air, and you're all very fortunate.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. So I stopped the live stream. I'm going to stop the recording.